Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Just wanted to come on and tell y'all about how I used to think that people was treating the narc weird, but now I see why they treated him the way that they treated him, because I used to defend him. You know what I'm saying? People used to talk to him any kind of way or whatever, and now I see why they did those things. You know what I'm saying? I remember one day, me and the narc, when I tell y'all, he must have knew everybody where we came from. He knew everybody. There was nobody that he didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can be like, you know such and such, and he'd be like, yeah, I know them. That's Paul James' cousin over there. That's Bo Peep cousin over there, and that's Sandra's sister. This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? He know everybody. So, and you know, him and his flying monkeys, they like to gossip and stuff, which is his mama and his sister. Them, they all gossip about everybody or whatever. And so he'll call around, or they'll call him and ask him, do he know such and such passed away, and this, that, and third. He know everybody. So one day we're in town visiting, and this one girl he was trying to speak to or whatever, and she just kind of gave him the stank lip, like, and looked him up and down like that. And he got so mad, because when I tell y'all the narc I had thought he was the bee's knees, I want to say something else, but I'm gonna try to watch my mouth. You know what I'm saying? But he thought he was the man, and he thought everybody wanted him, and if you didn't want him, he wanted you. Trust and believe that. And everybody that we came across, any woman, he would love to say to me, oh yeah, I used to have a crush on her, or oh, me and her used to date back in the day, or she used to like me, but I ain't like her because she crazy, this, that, and the third. Lies. No, you liked her, she just didn't like you. So now I know that it was always the opposite of what he was saying. So if he said somebody liked him, it really was him liking them, because everybody think he's a creep and he's weird or whatever. And so one day we passing this girl, and he just casually speaking to her, and she hit him with the, and looked him up and down. And I'm just like, well, dang, she ain't have to look like that, you know what I'm saying? But me not knowing the story, not knowing the story behind why she looking like that, I can just imagine now, being where I am now and looking on the outside, from the outside looking in, being that I was in those shoes before, I can see now probably why she looked at him like that, because it's so annoying. Probably with somebody he used to date, and now he's popping up out of the blue and he want to speak to her, and she's probably like, fool, get up out of here, I ain't got time for that. Yes. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying, I just thought that the girl was so rude, but I don't know the story behind her look or whatever. But being where I'm at now, I can almost imagine what she was, you know what I'm saying, possibly looking at him like that for or whatever. But you know, some people used to just handle him any kind of way, and I'm just like, you know, put your foot down, stop letting people run over you, and then as soon as they need something, you running and giving it to them. And I'm just like, but then you say you wasn't talking to this person no more. Then you say you done blocked this person, but then you done unblocked them. And then I should have known, because like, see, all the red flags was right there in my face. But at the time, y'all, I couldn't see none of this stuff. I'm going off of what he's telling me. So by me not knowing these people that he's, you know, running into or whatever, I don't know the backstory of their relationship. All I know is he said hi, and the girl shot him a unit. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I ain't thinking something might have happened, and you know, he could have been the cause of it or whatever. I'm just like, well, dang, she ain't have to look him like that. She could have said hey, or didn't, you know, do anything at all. But when you know a narc, you know he done did something to that woman for her to be looking at him like that sideways. Because I can cordially speak to people all day long, and ain't nobody tooting their face up to me unless, you know, we just being funny like that or whatever. But the girl, like, was not happy to see his face at all. And so his story for that, because I didn't ask no questions, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, he give me his own little stories or whatever. I don't ask questions, because every time I ask him a question about another woman, it's somebody he done dated before, or somebody he liked, or they liked him. Either way, because he think he the man, everybody want him. And when I tell y'all, I seen somebody posted something today, Tom said, have you ever looked back at somebody you was dating before, and you're like, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? He wanted them kind of people. I'm telling you, he was he was a 10 to me in his own way. But to other people may not see him as a 10. Just like other people may not see me as a good looking person. Somebody might think I'm ugly or whatever, but he just ain't in that category where I'ma just say, I'm trying to put it nasty as possible, because I did find him attractive. He wasn't the most sexiest man in the world, because he is a lot older now. Like I told y'all before, when he was in his younger days, oh, he was the man. But now that he's older, he's over 50 now. You ain't got it like that no more. So he's still stuck back there thinking he still got the same face, got the same body, still can move the same way he used to move back then. He still think he there. Reality ain't kicked in with him yet, because he think he the junk. I'm telling you, his looks don't match the games that he play. And I'm sitting here looking back, and I'm just like, boy, I can't believe this man played the games that he played with me, and he ain't even that fine. Like, you ain't even in that category to be playing games with somebody like that. Not the finest thing in the world, but I'm telling you, where his looks at right now, he need to sit down, take a couple seats, and rethink some things. And I've told y'all this before. He was attractive to me in my own way. When I was with him, I seen something totally different. Now that I'm on the outside looking in, I'm like, God dang, what was I really thinking? Because we really don't match. When you put us side by side, when we were together, we looked like we matched. But now that I'm on the outside looking back, and I'm just like, it was a little weird, because I dressed a certain type of way, and I told y'all he wore clothes that were, supposedly his work clothes. So we didn't match, but we matched. We complemented each other. So he is not a bad looking person, but for the way that he rolling, his looks don't match. You just need to be tone it down. I told you, give me your player card, because it need to be revoked. You're done. It's a wrap for you. Let it go. But that's how he operate. And so I'm looking at people that he walk up on and he speak to them. They all look at him like he crazy. Like, bruh, go on. You a nobody. But here I am fighting I'm boosting his head up to make him, feel and look like somebody when he with me. But in reality, he a nobody. And he's striving real hard to be somebody, but pretending, because he ain't being his what is it called? He ain't being his self, his higher self. He being other people, pretending like he just switching personalities when he want to. So today he might want to be like the last woman he was with, or the last guy that he came encounter with. He got money or whatever. He want to be a baller like him, but you ain't a baller. You just you. So I'm like, dang, why people talk to you the way that they talk to you or whatever? He's like, oh, I ain't worried about it. I just pray for him. I mean, like, and I asked him too. I'm like, when you say you gonna pray for somebody, what does that mean to you? I said, because all this time, I'm thinking you mean like you gonna pray for them, God give them mercy, and God, whatever their attitude is today, touch them and make them different, put love in their heart and not hate. That's the kind of prayer I'm thinking, because that's when I pray, that's what I do. So I think his prayer meant something else. He used his prayer for bad, because he loved to throw that up. I just pray for people. And then the way he be saying things, I'm like, hold on, I don't think we doing the same kind of prayer. Like, because just the way you saying things, I'm like, when you say you praying for people, are you praying for bad, or you praying for good? He was like, God gonna take care of it. He was like, anything somebody do to me, God handles it. And I'm just like, okay, but in what way though? Like, how you using it? He was like, all I gotta do is, if I want somebody, I ain't gotta put my hands on nobody. I can just pray. So then I'm seeing him like, okay, that's weird to me. But I brushed it off because I'm like, he talking about just regular prayer or whatever. So it was so many red flags that I missed. And what else happened? Then he would like get into like random, I'm talking about he stay in something. It's all something always got to do with him. And so like everywhere he go, he causes a problem. No matter where he go, he causes a problem some kind of way. His name is caught up in the situation. He said this, he did this, and he did that. I'm telling him, I'm like, listen, I don't know these people out here in my neighborhood. I speak to these people, I say hey, and I say bye. That's it. If I'm outside and I see them, I speak. I ain't got no issues with them. But I'm just not personal with the people that I live around because I've seen them have issues with other people. And so I'm just like, I'll just stay over here in my own little spot and mind my own business. I don't want no problems. I done been out here almost 5 years. And I've seen people come and go. I've seen people get into things and turn around and get kicked out. I ain't getting kicked out for nobody. I'm good. So I'm going to stay in my house and mind my business. And I'm going to stay out of everybody else's own. I'm going to let them have it because just my luck. My name get caught up in it. Now I got issues. I don't want none. I'm good. I'm telling you. I'm good over here by myself. So when he comes, it's always something. Now you getting into it with the people up the road. I don't deal with these people. I don't need these people bringing nothing to my house. I don't need nobody saying nothing about my address at all. Because I don't do that. When you not here, there's no problems. And it wasn't any major problems or whatever, but he would go, like I told y'all, he talked to everybody. We be in the store. If you in arm reach of him, if he walking down the aisle where you at, he gonna speak to you. And if you smile and say something back, he gonna have a whole conversation with you or follow you through the store talking to you. He talks to any and everybody. And I be telling him all the time, listen, I don't do all that. I am a friendly person. I am a people person. But when I'm shopping and all that good stuff, when I'm home, I'm home. When I'm shopping, I'm shopping. I'm going to keep it moving. Hey, how you doing? I'm going to keep shopping as I go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to stick around to hang out in no store and talk with people like that and stuff like that. But he, you know what I'm saying? I get it. You like talking to people. But really, in my mind, that's what I was thinking. But in reality, he really was flirting. Trying to get new supply. Any opportunity. They are opportunists. Any opportunity he had to speak to another woman or whatever, get a conversation going, I'm telling you, by the end of that conversation, he could tell me everything that person had on, what her kids had on, where she work at, where she live at, her phone number. He could tell me everything about somebody within 5 minutes of talking to them. They are very good observers. When they set their eyes on the target, they observe very well everything that they need within the matter of minutes. At least the one I dealt with, that's how he operated. He'd get back in the car and tell me, yes, she got 5 kids. She got a handicapped son. She work at a daycare. She drive a Ford Focus. He could tell me everything, but can't remember the directions that I gave him and told him, put it in your GPS, but scared to turn the GPS on because for some reason he thinks somebody's trying to track him. So he won't turn his GPS on because he swears somebody is trying to locate him. You ain't got it like that, sir. Get out your feelings. Stop over exaggerating yourself because you're doing the most. You're doing the most. You need to bring it down a notch. Get on the level that you're supposed to be on and get out the clouds because you ain't up there. You done came down, bruh. So all I'm trying to say is stay in your lane. I'm in my lane. But there's somebody out there for everybody. There's somebody out there who gonna like me in the lane that I'm in. There's somebody out there I'm gonna like them in the lane that they in, but I know what lane I'm in. I'm not out here trying to be something that I'm not. He is. All I'm saying is bring it down a notch, bruh. Get back in your lane and stay there. You got your head too far up in the clouds. I'm going to need you to bring it on down. I've been trying to tell him this all this time. Bring it down, sir. Bring it down just a little bit. Just bring it on down. Because you ain't got it like that. But I'm telling you, when they set their eyes on something, honey, I'm telling you, he done observed everything and can tell me what color shoes she had on, whether her eyes was purple, whether her kids had all their teeth or they was missing some, whether they had boogers in the nose. He could tell me everything, but can't remember the directions to where I told him to go. I said, put your GPS on so you don't get lost. Just tell me the address. I follow directions just well. Just give me the address. Okay. I gave him dummy instructions. But y'all know, everything got to be my fault. It ain't his fault. It's my fault. I told you to put it in the GPS so you don't get lost. Okay? I said, gave him the directions. He calls me on the phone. He yelling. Hold on, sir. What you yelling for? What's wrong? You told me to turn down such and such, and I'm turning down here, and I don't see no school. I said, well, then you didn't turn down such and such then, because if you would have turned down there, you will see the school on your right-hand side. Not the first school, but the second school. I turned down there, and I see 2 schools. Which one am I going to? I gave him dummy instructions. I gave him road by road, light by light, turn by turn. I said, not the first school, but the second school. Go straight back. That's the last school you're going to run into. Pick him up right there. He's stuck in front of the first school. You looking at the second school while you calling me on the phone, asking me what school it is. I say, okay, so you at the first school. I said, keep going. If I keep going, I'm going to run into a curb. That means get out of the parking lot that you in, sir, and get back on the main road. What you talking about? Go back out all the way down the road? No. Just turn out of that little, you inside of another school. Just turn around in the thing right there and go out of there, sir, make a right. And the school is sitting right there. So he hangs up on me, and before he hangs up on me, he's asking somebody to pulled up or somebody that walked up on him. And he's like, what, can you tell me the name of where the school such and such is? And the lady I heard before he hung up the phone said, it's right there, sir. Just turn around right here. Click. Hang up the phone. The same thing I was trying to tell him, somebody else told him. The same thing. But it's my fault because I don't give good directions and I don't listen and I don't pay attention. That's what he said. So, when he got home, he was upset. He was upset because he didn't follow directions. I said put it in the GPS because I know you're going to get lost. Because the reason I know he going to get lost, because if there's anybody walking up the road on the sidewalk and it's a woman, he going to miss his plate. He going to miss his turn. That's why I told him to put it in the GPS. Because all he got to do is see a woman, and I'm telling you, he loses it. He done forgot what he supposed to be doing. So I knew if he didn't put it in GPS, he was going to miss his turn. And that's what he did. He missed that turn. Because it's a neighborhood right before you get to the school. It's a neighborhood that he got to go through. So if there was any women outside, he was going to get thrown off track. No matter what, he was going to get thrown off. And I know this because I've dealt with this man for so long, and I know him. He done missed his stop. You live here. How you missed the doggone exit? Coming back from a week trying to work things out, getting back together. This is him gaslighting and hoovering me. And so he's coming in to, get back in the groove of coming back home. And you gonna sit here and tell me, man, no, this lady had a Mustang and I was on the side of her and we got the racing in the car and I missed the turn. I said, no, you were flirting with the lady in the other car. I said she was trying to get away from you and she speeded up. You sped up too, and then you missed your turn. That's what happened. Nah, cause see, nah, she really was going fast. This the dumb stuff the narc told me all the time, y'all. Yeah. Nah, cause see, she speed up, and then I caught up with her, whatever, and dot, and then I ended up missing the turn. The story he would tell me would seem so god doggone innocent. But when I know better, I know better. Now you sitting there, I try not to cuss y'all. It's a word, but I ain't gonna use that word. He was with his eyes. He was all up in her with his eyes, following her so hard that to the point he missed his stop. Okay, so now you all the way a whole hour off, and we got only the night to hang with each other. So now you done spent time, most of your time on traveling. Now you done put yourself an hour out because you following some booty. Stupid. Very stupid. You coming in to make things right with me and you still chasing booty. I'm telling you, he didn't kill y'all. This one here he was the narc to the 10th hundred power. He was that. He was a real narc. I'm sorry, he wasn't a play narc. He was the real deal Holyfield. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, like, I see why people treat him the way that they treat him, and they talk to him the way that they talk to him. And I mean, a couple times I wanted to, like, you know, like, cuss people out and everything, and like, you know, like, come on now, you ain't gonna talk to my man like this or whatever, because I've never disrespected him. I've never treated him like a little kid. I've never talked to him as anything less than a man. I've never done that to him until I started getting tired and fed up, and now I'm starting to see your true colors. Then I took it there. At that point, I don't care who you is and what you are. You're nobody to me at this point, and that's where he ended up at. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, for the life of me, I couldn't understand, because in my mind, he was just this sweet person who would help anybody, and that's all he's ever showed me. So I hadn't seen anything different. I knew he would be a liar. He still was a cheater and this, that, and the third. But I didn't see no real reason why people would talk to him the way they talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Until sitting back now and thinking about things. I'm like, oh, you know what? That girl could have been a sister of one of the women he used to date, and she probably don't like him because of how he treated her sister or something like that. She didn't have to be somebody he dealt with. Could have been somebody she known him to have dated, and she feels salty with him still because of how he treated that person or whatever. I get that, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I try to look at things for all sides, all aspects or whatever, and so I just didn't, back then, I couldn't understand why people talked to him and treated him the way that they treated him, because I'm just like, he's a sweet person. He don't hurt nobody. He don't do anything. He's always trying to help somebody. That was what the picture he painted for me. So I didn't see it no other way. I only seen it that way. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be careful with them, because they real clever. At least they think they are. But they are. They try to be real clever. They give you a picture. They paint you a picture of them, and they're really not that person. That's who they want you to believe that they are. Then when they take their mask off, you start to see who they really are, and you're just like, well, where did this person come from? Where you come from, bro? Like, you just popped up out of nowhere. Bring back the other person. That's who I'm in love with. Bring back the one I fell in love with, because this ain't it. This ain't it. So yeah, y'all be careful. Pay attention. Let's open our eyes up and see them red flags, because they put them there for us. They show us the red flags. We just perceive it how we want to perceive it. All the signs will be right there. And for whatever reason, we'll still sit here and tell ourselves, no, they got to be a little bit better than this. I know it's something going on with them, but if I just wait a little bit longer, if I love them a little bit longer, they'll change. We already know that ain't gonna happen. So I love y'all. Have a great day. Just wanted to hit y'all with that real quick. And Any red flags or any signs or anything else I can think of, y'all know I'm gonna bring it to y'all. So have a wonderful day. Fall in love with yourself. Grow something. Stay safe out there. Hydrate. Today has been a rainy day for me where I'm at. I don't know what the weather is like for you guys, but wherever you are and whatever your weather is, stay safe. I love y'all. Have a great day.